As a member of the Fair Connect group, Drivequant is an insurtech company offering smartphone telematics solutions to car insurers. Through their driving data analysis services, insurers can introduce pay-as-you-drive or pay-how-you-drive products and connected services such as crash detection. Additionally, insurers have the opportunity to enhance customer safety and promote sustainable driving practices by implementing widespread prevention programs. Please welcome Drivequant.
Hello, so I am Philippe Moulin. I'm the CEO of Drivequant. In Drivequant, we provide telematics technologies to motor insurers, and particularly, we have a focus on smartphones. Why smartphones? Because we think smartphone is the best tool to engage the customers, to collect accurate and rich data, and to run connected programs for prevention, for pricing, for assistance and claims management. But I will start with a small quiz. And I will start with Gen Z. Why is Gen Z? It's the people born after 1996. So it's young drivers, basically. They're already your customers because they are in age of driving. But what do you know? What is the share of the world population they represent today, Gen Z? Anybody has an idea? So the answer is 30% of the population. It's already today the largest adult group in the world, worldwide. Okay, so they are young drivers. It's not a niche market. And globally in the world, what are they at greatest risk of dying from? What is the biggest risk for them? It's road traffic injuries. Okay, so that's a real issue. And of course, these people are very connected. So they all have a smartphone, they use it a lot. It's an issue for motor insurance because, of course, they are very distracted while driving and they use it at the wheel. But also, do you know how many of them have a telematics device in their car? And that's a surprise for me. It's 35% worldwide have already a telematics device in their car. So they are very connected. They are familiar with telematics. They are already a biggest customer group for you, and they are your future groups, future customer. And they are ready to adopt telematics. So I see there an issue. They are distracted a lot while driving, and there's an opportunity because they already know about telematics, and it's a way you can connect with them, and you can help them. You can run prevention programs. Okay, and in fact, this is why today Drivequant exists, and why I'm still working on it. Because we think we can make a difference, we can help them, and we can tackle this issue of distracting driving. So I'm going to show you how and our product. Okay, so this is our app. So this is the main screen of our app. We have a main score. So in this case, it's a safety score. Okay, and you can. So this is a summary of my driving behavior. You can have a list of trips, and for example, this one. So it was yesterday in Paris. So I have a safety score. I have an eco-driving score here, and I have a distracted score. So it's based on how much I use my phone, turn on and off the screen, or make a calls. Okay, so. This is an app that can be adapted to your brand. It can be, we can change the colors, we can change the logo, the name. We can choose the features you want to keep. It's a very good tool to interact with the users. If you want to run a connected program, then you also need a tool to monitor your community of drivers. And this is our web dashboard. So you can have access to that to understand how many customers are connected to your programs, their performance, their average scores. It is very easy to run driving challenges. And you can have access at the results. So for example, here it's one that is focused on distracted driving, so the usage of smartphone while driving. And here you have a summary of what happened during the challenge. So the number of users, of participants in the challenge, and their performance. Okay, so here typically on this one, so it was run by one of our customers, you have an improvement between, if you compare before the challenge and during the challenge, 38% less unlocks of your phone. So this is the kind of performance we can have during the challenge. And okay, so it's summarized by this type of graphs, where you can compare, typically for the bad drivers, their performance before the challenge, during the challenge, and after the challenge. So it comes back, it comes up a little bit, but if you keep consistent and repeated efforts, so this is what you have typically if you run 3 challenges in a row, and you can have a look here at the difference between what happened before the first challenge and after the last challenge. So typically, it's an improvement of the order of magnitude of 30%. Okay, so coming back to Gen Z, you can reduce by 30% the distraction behind the wheel. Okay, so this is typically what we are trying to do with our customers. And now about customer relationship. So how is the feedback of the users while they are using our tools? So typically, this is an email exchange, a dialogue of somebody who just downloaded the app to take part in a challenge. And typically, this is what we like. So it's somebody who was a little bit skeptical at the start, but he asked a lot of details about what was allowed, what was not allowed, and he was interested in winning the challenge and understanding the details. So this is really the example of an engaged user who's trying to understand and to improve. And this exchange was 6 months ago, and the user today is still connected to our service. He's still trying to improve. He's got very good distraction rates, scores. It's typically a user that is really engaged in a prevention program. So it's really the example of what we are trying to achieve with our customer. And this is exactly, for me, the role the insurer should take in the future. So helping avoid risk, helping avoid dangerous behaviors. And coming back from Gen Z, I guess this is what will be expected from you. A positive role from the insurer, helping to avoid dangerous behaviors and to avoid risk. And smartphone telematics, for me, is a perfect opportunity. It's easy to deploy. It's easy to maintain, very accurate. It's not easy to run a telematics program, but if you work with us, on the technology part, you don't have to worry. We have experience coming from, we launched a program in more than 10 countries, from South Africa to the Nordics, and we can help you. So if you want to have more details, please come to our booth. Thank you.